Hey guys, so in today's video, I want to talk about never looking back. Um, I do feel like the past is the past, and I feel like the best way to become more successful, to improve your overall self, and to increase better habits, or to look at health as something that is so important that you keep on thinking of the now in the future and never looking back and never thinking of even the past. I mean, the past happened, it's over with, and you got to keep moving forward. That's where goals are made. If you're thinking about the now and trying to attack the now, if you keep on thinking about the past, then you're going to dwell on that. And the problem with thinking about the past is that you first start thinking of the positives, the great moments, the great memories that you had. But and that there's no problem with that. It happened and they were great moments. But what happens is it intertwines with and connects with the negatives, because there was negative things that maybe happened in the past too. And now you're dwelling on that and thinking of that, and it's like, oh, where did it go wrong? Why did I do this? Why did I do that? Well, you're a new person now. You're getting into fitness. You're exercising. You're eating right. Your nutrition is there. And if you keep on pushing forward and you keep on attacking these goals, and you push harder and harder each and every day, then you'll start seeing improvements. I don't think that improvements will come from you dwelling on the past at all. And I get it, pictures, memories, things that happen when, your first everything, your first baseball hit when you were younger playing sports, first three-pointer, first touchdown, whatever sport you're playing, things like that is going to be, in the brain forever. Your first girlfriend, great memories of you playing video games after school, coming home, throwing your bags down on the floor and playing video games, playing sports in the yard, just hanging out with your friends and just creating great memories, right? Positivity and joy and happiness. But but I think that comes with a lot of negativity as well, because not only is all these moments great, but it happened in the past and now it's over with. After you're not playing sports anymore. Maybe you haven't played baseball in a long time, and now you're looking back at it like, oh, I wish I could still play, but it's not a thing anymore. It's just you're not playing anymore. You're moved on. I think that stuff like that shouldn't be looked at all, because I think that the best way to become your best self is to keep on improving. And improving is to not look back at all, because there's a lot of negativity that comes with the positives. And I'm not saying that any of the sports that you were playing when you were younger, it's all of a sudden turns into negative. They were great memories, but it already happened. It's gone now. So because of that, that could become, say you haven't played baseball in years, and then you look back at it, now you're sad because you wish you did. That shouldn't even be happening. That shouldn't even be a thought in your mind, because now you're moving on to bigger and better things. You know what I'm saying? I think that the great memories that happened, it's good. It happened. It's great. But now you got to move on to bigger and better things, and to improve your overall health and your overall self, to become a better person each and every day. I think that the now and the future matters the most. Anything in the past, you just don't even look back at it, because remember, for me, even there was positives, there was great moments, things like sporting events, playing with friends on the weekends, video games, watching movies with friends, hanging out at the beach, girlfriends, tanning, getting sun, listening to music, just chilling and relaxing, things like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they were great memories. But then there's the opposite, right? There's the negatives, like breakups or arguments, anger, anxiety, depression, sadness, and like say you struck out in a baseball game, all of a sudden you're crying, you think it's the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. It's a game. Like, why are you crying? But when you're younger, you don't realize that. But I just feel like anything that happened in the past, that's awesome. It's part of your life. That's great. It's cemented. It's there. But move on. Keep on going. Push forward. And that's just a way to become more successful, is to not look back at all. Don't worry. Don't stress. Just keep on pushing forward and be your best self. You hiding an image, you hiding yourself, you hiding who you really are deep down, that's the issue that a lot of us have, because we look at our past and try to fix things, but sometimes things can't be fixed. I've changed a lot, but I changed because things happened in order. Something happened to become who I am today. I realized that nutrition and exercise and being humble and respectful and kind is the right way to go. And a lot of people can't be fixed, because what happens is they look at something that's normal and it's not normal. If it's negative and they think it's normal, and they think that chaos and hatred is a good thing, then they got to keep on doing it because they think it's good and they think it's normal, and it's right, but it's not right. It's wrong. So all that shit in the past, keep it in the past, and just think of now. And what will motivate you and push you and drive you even harder is the fact that you have a bunch of goals set, and you'll keep on going for that. You don't have to look at the past at all. I used to, and I'll be honest with you guys, in the beginning of making these videos, I used to be afraid if I messed up. If I messed up one time, I just press the red button here, and I delete it, and I'd have to make 100 videos, because I'm like, oh, I don't want to mess up. I don't want to say one thing wrong. Every day, I just want to let you guys know, I legit, this is a freestyle. I know what I'm saying, but I just go into this and I say what's on my mind. I am not holding back. There's nothing to be afraid of. And if I mess up, I mess up. It's part of this. This is who I am. If I kept on pressing the button and keep on restarting the video, it's going to take me hours and hours, and I'll just end up not doing it. And I'm afraid of how I talk and how I look, and why do I look like that? And I'll keep on deleting it, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, and I'm stressing, I'm sweating, and I have to shower multiple times. I'm not doing that shit. I do and say what's on my mind and how I feel. And I just don't know why a lot of people, they get very, very nervous or caught up with how people see others, judging other people. You should never judge anybody else. You should just, and that's another thing that's in the negativity category. And I just think that's dumb. I think that's stupid. And the fact that I go into these videos and I'm telling you guys the honest truth every single time in these videos. There's no lying going on at all. It's 100% facts and truth. And the reason why is because I don't care. There's going to be people that judge me, but I don't really care what they have to say, because I am me. I know who I am. So if they don't like the way I look or the way I dress or the way I act, then I'm sorry. I guess I don't fit the way that you wish that I am. But that's the thing, right? Everybody's going to have an opinion at the end of the day. Everybody's going to have their judgmental, thoughts, and they're going to think a certain way about certain people. That's where bullying comes into play, and that's where negativity comes into play, and that's a no-go. So the best way to push forward, and this is why I'm bringing this up, the best way to push forward is to keep on going, right? I'm making these videos, and I press the button, and I keep on talking. And the thing is that I don't worry about what anybody has to think or say about it, I love everybody, and everybody should love me. So everybody should be respectful and kind, and not jealous or angry or upset with people. Jealousy is a bad thing, and you should never be jealous, and you should always just always look for the good. Always look for the good. So that's just a pure example of me keep on going and pushing forward and striving for greatness, is to, no matter what you do, don't look back at it, and don't worry about if you made a mistake or something, because if you hop on that mistake over and over again, then that'll be the downfall. If I made 100 videos and I kept on deleting them, and I'd go insane, and all of a sudden 4 weeks go by, or 5 or 6 months, and then all of a sudden no video, and I shut down on my social media and I'm done forever, and all of a sudden it was all because I overthought things. I was overthinking, and I was nervous, and I felt like people were judging me, and I looked a certain way, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what are they going to say when they see this video? They're going to make fun of the way I look, my teeth, my nose, my eyebrows. Yo, don't worry about that. Worry about yourself. Worry about what you're going to complete today, what you're going to prioritize, and that's the important thing, God, family, friends, your overall health and well-being, important things, important things. So